Can you see me? I can't even tell if you guys can see me.
K-band.
Sure, we'll go with it. What's going on, boys? What's going on, boys and girls? Back in the car for another video today. Yeah, the title's true. I made my car quiet again. As you can hear, there is like literally no exhaust drone at all, and that is because I put my stock catback back on. So let's talk about it. Now, for those who don't know, before this, I was running JHM test pipes, which made my car very loud and very raspy, to JHM high flow catted downpipes, which made my car less stinky, and then to the AWE touring, which used to make my car sound really good when I was on stock cats and stock downpipes, but has since made my car obnoxiously loud. I actually had stock downpipes for a little bit, and I ended up ruining the flex pipes, and that's why I went to the JHM high flow catted downpipes. Basically, I was stuck with either really loud or go back to stock. And now the reason I went back to stock is because it snowed the other day and I wanted to go drifting in the car, or go slide around. I don't think you would call this drifting technically, so go slide around in the snow in this car. And I had done it previously with the other setup on, and it's literally like if I stood outside and played a trumpet, like everybody within a half mile is gonna know I'm out there sliding around. And when you live in an area like I do, where it's pretty densely populated, a lot of your drifting is done in parking lots, sliding around, not drifting, especially in business complexes after hours. Not that I would ever do that, but you know, a lot of it is done there. And you don't want to be sitting there playing the trumpet for 15 minutes because somebody's going to show up and yell at you, or worse, the police are going to show up and then you're going to get in real trouble. Pound and I actually put the stock catback back on this car, and I was thinking it would make it a little bit quieter. No, this car, unless I'm like all the way in it, makes virtually no noise. You can finally hear the supercharger again, which is really nice. The loud exhaust totally drowned that out. This used to be a super droney frequency. I'm not sure if you can hear that. Like, you can barely hear the exhaust. And if I'm totally candid, having a quiet exhaust is actually really nice. You don't quite get to announce your presence like you could with the loud setup, but cruising to work is so quiet. I leave my neighborhood in the morning without feeling like an immense jerk. The thing that I think I was really missing is I can go full throttle again without having to, you know, look around and make sure, like I said before, within a half mile there's no police officers. Before, if I went full throttle in traffic right here, everybody would look at me like I'm a nut job, but I can kick down from 7th to 4th right here. I mean, it makes noise, you can hear it. Doesn't sound good. We'll get to that. But those people aren't looking at me like I'm the world's biggest jerk. If you guys aren't keeping up with the news, Integrated actually just came out with an overrun crackle tune for the S4. And while that is not really my cup of tea, ooh, lots of brakes here. Don't rear end me, please. Well, as I've said before, crackle tunes aren't really my cup of tea. I do want to be able to hear it when I put the tune on the car. The nice thing about Integrated is I got, you know, this little flash cable right here, and I got my laptop in the car. So I went to the gym the other night and put the crackle tune on my way to the gym, did pop, 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 pop all the way down the highway, did pop, 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 pop on the way back, got to my house, put the normal dual pulley tune back on. Unfortunately, with the stock exhaust, the crackle tune doesn't make the noises it's supposed to. I'll put in a little clip here. So my challenge for the springtime is going to be find a happy medium between ridiculously loud, which I'm sick of and I don't want anymore because this car just sounds like garbage when it's loud, but I don't want it to be whisper quiet like it is right now. This thing is super raspy when you go full throttle. It's like kind of embarrassing sounding. Embarrassing in a different way. Before it was just way too loud and raspy, now it's just raspy and kind of sounds like a vacuum cleaner. I've said it before and I'll say it again, I really do miss the clean, clear tone of the AWE touring just by itself. The moral of the story is I put my stock catback back on, and in the springtime we are probably, or maybe sooner, we're probably going to end up chopping up the AWE touring, adding in some more resonators to get rid of the rasp and hopefully get rid of a little bit of the volume. But I mean, if the car, whoa, I'm gone. If the car was really loud and sounded good, I could deal with it, but would rather find that happy middle ground of loud but not too loud, and good sounding instead of just super raspy. Have some ideas, but if you guys have figured out how to make your car sound good besides that MagnaFlow resonated X pipe, definitely let me know in the comments below. Or if you have another setup totally separate from this car, but you had a lot of rasp and you killed the rasp, how did you do it, and what muffler or resonator or whatever did you put in there? I'm thinking the vibrant bullet resonators might be something cool to try out. Weld those into the catback, but again, really not sure, and I would rather not spend a ton of money on different mufflers. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Sorry for the absolutely brutal, harsh morning lighting, but just another day in paradise, right? Hey, hope you guys have a great rest of your day. As always, thank you guys for watching. Go out there and spread some positivity, and I will catch you guys in the next video.